Hi, I'm Chris Johnston, and today we're going to be talking about the exciting new development of the announcement of an agricultural visa. Australia is known for its rugged and beautiful landscapes, but Aussie farmers are always struggling to find the workers they need. For years now, the industry has been crying out for an agricultural visa, but all they got was a seasonal workers program and the requirement that working holiday makers spend 88 days on their farms during their holidays in Australia. In recent trade discussions between the UK and Australia, it was agreed that for UK passport holders, the 88-day requirement would be removed at some time in the future. Australia's Minister for Agriculture, David Littleproud, has announced that the new agricultural visa will become available at the end of 2021. The agricultural visa will only be available for a limited group of people. So who will be able to get the visa? In the initial stages, the agricultural visa will be rolled out to residents of the countries in the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN. The current members of nations in ASEAN are Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. Under the proposal, applicants will receive a visa to live in Australia for 3 years, provided they perform agricultural work for the bulk of their time in Australia and return to their home nation for 3 months of every year. The details are yet to be defined, but the visa already looks different to the seasonal worker program in that the employer sponsorship will not be required. This will give holders the freedom to change employers once in Australia, which is very important in protecting their workers' rights. There are over 100 types of farm jobs for agricultural visitors. Opportunities depending on your skills and experience could include dairy farming, cotton harvesting, vegetable picking, livestock care, solar farming, and grain harvesting. Sadly, there have in the past been some unscrupulous farmers who have taken advantage of travellers, paying them lower than the minimum legal wage, and in some cases even abusing them. In Australia, the minimum wage any employee can legally be paid is $19.84 per hour. Horticultural workers, like fruit pickers, however, are often paid a piecemeal rate per unit picked or processed, e.g. $1 per bucket of apples, rather than an hourly rate. This type of job is covered by a law called the Horticultural Award. While such fruit picking types of roles are not paid by the hour, the law says the rate of pay must be enough that the average competent employee would be able to earn at least 15% more than the minimum wage. So if you worked 8 hours picking apples, you should be able to earn 15% more than you would have if you'd earned 8 hours at minimum wage. Anyone who is not receiving an adequate wage for the work they're doing or is living in poor or dangerous conditions can get free advice from the Fair Work Ombudsman. A worker cannot get in trouble or have their visa cancelled for contacting the Fair Work Ombudsman. This is called the Assurance Protocol, and it is in place to ensure holders can get help when they need it without fear of punishment or deportation. If you'd like to learn more about issues surrounding agricultural visas in the past, Abul Rizvi is Australia's leading commentator on immigration, and we recommend reading his articles on the subject. Of course, the big question is, once a visa is granted, how will the visa holder come to Australia? With caps on incoming international flights still limiting arrivals, getting a plane ticket may be the biggest hurdle. What priority will agricultural workers be given in relation to other visa holders, such as students? It is not yet clear. We await further announcement from the federal government on how this plan will work without having a negative impact on international students and family visa holders. It may be that the vaccine passport eradicates the need for quarantine in the future and caps can be lifted, but this remains to be seen. Michael McCormack, former leader of the Nationals Party and acting Prime Minister, has promised a new visa will be available from September 2021. And David Littleproud has said it will be in place by the end of 2021. Realistically, with so many Australians already stuck outside of Australia, and with COVID still increasing internationally, we would not expect such a visa program to be available for the next 2 years. At Work Visa Lawyers, we have extensive experience in dealing with complex immigration matters, like 482 work visas and 408s. Please subscribe to our channel and follow us on our social media for all the latest immigration news. When the agricultural visa becomes available, we look forward to assisting you with your application and hope we can make your dream of living in Australia come true.